stay in your seat or standing, but you must be at your seat. If you're down on the ground level, be ready because you might have a few shuttles coming your way. So I'm going to count you down and look for the blue buckets, and if you can land one in there, you're in the draw. Make sure you hold on to your ticket number.
People up the top, please get back from the rail. People up the top, please get back from the rail. Thank you.
Everybody along the railing, please go and take a seat, or if you are leaving, if you can't exit the stadium, please. You can't have anyone along the railing. That includes the people that are standing on the railing. Thanks everyone. If we can either head to your seats or head to the exit. So stand by, don't start throwing hits. Empty those buckets, everyone. Empty the buckets. We have not given the instruction to throw. Stand by. So everybody got their sights on a blue bucket. And we will draw one winner for $1,000. 3, 2, 1, go!
Well, it's all happening here at the Barfoot and Thompson New Zealand Badminton Open, the Event Finder Stadium. Shuttles being fired around at targets courtside. Big prizes up for grabs. $1,000, I'm told. So it's all to play for, as is the prizes and points in this contest. Our order of play, as you can see, Nkarlong taking down Lin Dan in straight games. 21-13, 21-11, just over half an hour played. So we brought you 5 terrific matches unfolding. What about our 6th? It's going to be from the men's doubles draw next. And it's the 7th seeds, Govishem and Tan Wee Kiong from Malaysia, taking on AHSAN and SETIAWAN of Indonesia as the 2nd seed. So there's confirmation of the draw. You can see Endo and Watanabe through in that all-Japanese clash earlier. That was a straight game win for them. Just 21-12, 23-21. So there will be Japanese interest in the final tomorrow, and that'll all be unfolding from 1 o'clock local time. We'll be bringing you all 5 finals tomorrow, back to back. So do join us. Myself, Paul Hand, and Ollie Leyden-Davis as well beside for the finals action. But for today, to round out the action, here we go then. The Evergreen Indonesians and the All England Open champions of AHSAN and SETIAWAN have a 3rd dust-up this year against familiar foes Govishem and Tan Wee Kiong in this Indonesian-Malaysian clash from the bottom half of the men's doubles draw. AHSAN and SETIAWAN, so experienced, these two. 18 wins, only 5 losses this year. The world ranked 4th at the moment, have been as high as world #1s. They won the All England Open this year, the Malaysian International Challenge event, and they were runners-up recently in the Singapore Open and the Indonesian Masters as well. So they've had a great year to revive their ranking. And as you can see, the men in red lead the head-to-head showings, 5-1. So our warm-up will begin. If you're a football fan, it looks rather like Man City against Man United, doesn't it? Home derby. Here we go then. Mohamed AHSAN, 31 years of age, from Palembang in Indonesia. Has been at the very pinnacle of the game with his partner today. They broke up for a little while, but now very much back together. And what a strong team they are. Mahendra SETIAWAN, arguably one of the best net games in the world in men's doubles. He is something very, very special. He just sees the shuttle so early, and he's got silky hand skills as well, just 3 years older at 34 years of age. As I say, it's been a good year for them. 4 semi-finals as well as a few quarterfinals as well. Quarterfinals of the World Tour Grand Finals. That's their results so far. Had a tough one against Chinese Taipei, Wang and Li in their last match. 48 minutes it took them. That was 21-14 in the deciding game, as you can see. But Li Yang and Wang Qilin, the 5th seeds, and a very tough team these days. Here's Tan Wee Kiong from Malaysia, born in Johor. And, well, they're currently ranked 15th, these two. Again, both teams former world number ones. They've played 20 matches this year and won 13, lost 7. Olympic silver medalists. And, of course, they're among the best doubles players in Malaysian history. 29 years old, GOH. His flat, hard drives are very difficult to play against. Slim pickings this year for the results, though, for them. This is their route through. Took down Inui and Kaneko of Japan, the 4th seeds, in their longest clash thus far. 1 hour and 9 minutes, that one was. Yeah, so they won the Thai Masters at the start of the season. Did Go and Tan. And semi-finals of the Malaysian Masters as well. 3 quarterfinals, the Asian Games, All England Open and Singapore Open as well. But that kind of explains the fall from grace from the lofty ranking that they did have. Hello to our umpire and the service judge. So the second men's doubles semi-final from the very foot of the men's doubles draw, featuring GOH and Tan Wee Kiong.
Ladies and gentlemen,
from Malaysia,
on my right, Mohammed HSBC SETIAWAN, Indonesia.
SETIAWAN, the 2nd seeds.
And on my left, GOH Tan Wee Kiong, Malaysia. Tan Wee Kiong to serve to Mohammed HSBC. Love all. Play. Service over. 1, love. Oh. Service over. 1, all.
Now, Ola, you had first-hand experience against this second-seeded team in red, didn't you? You took 21-17, 21-15 off them in 26 minutes. So tell us about it.
Yeah, first-hand experience, yep.
That was in round 1, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. Sadly, they were a bit better than we were, unfortunately.
Good score, though, mate. Don't do yourself down.
But no, they are a good pair.
3, 1.
Again, just together they combine really, really well. Like AHSAN is your back player of the two of them. Can hit it pretty hard from the back line when he wants to, and then you have Hendra at the net. With like movement-wise, they're not spectacularly quick or anything, but their skills, like just again like that, for example, from SETIAWAN, is they're really, really good at just playing one shot for the next one, essentially. I think you'll find, the Malaysians are happy to defend so far. SETIAWAN is not known for his abilities from the back of the court, so look for that to happen quite a bit for the Malaysians to put him on the back line and then maybe try and block or counter from that situation.
Well, there's the power you were acknowledging earlier. And it's interesting, you were saying that they're not standout movers. We kind of know that because at the All England Open, when I called their matches there, SETIAWAN had a calf injury that seemed really quite impeding for him from about the quarterfinals on, and they still won the title.
Yeah, shows you how good he is, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Quite something.
3,
But when he gets to that net, I mean, he's just like a blanket all over it, isn't he? Like a rash. There's no escaping him.
Yeah.
Service over. 5-3.
The Malaysians have come out firing.
Yeah, they won't want to be lifting too much to GOH. But this sort of rally will play mostly into their hands. Clever smash from SETIAWAN. It's right at the chest of GOH.
4-5.
He's deadly accurate, isn't he, the 34-year-old?
He's just an awkward height. Oh, how good was that from SETIAWAN? Fantastic rush forward.
5-all.
Great defense, actually, from the Malaysian side that caught him off guard, but he was still able to adjust and still hit the open court.
I can't, you can. Thank you.
What was
Into
I missed
SETIAWAN
that.
challenge called out.
Well, almost asking the umpire's permission for a challenge, was it?
Yeah, I think they were asking her to challenge. She said no, she can't, but you guys are more than welcome to.
So for the first time in the match, the 6th match of the day, we go upstairs. Players are like, come on, let's just get on with it, shall we? It's getting late. Well then.
Correction in. 6-5. Play. Service over. 6-all. Seven, 6.
This is the 3rd meeting this year between these two teams. Singapore Open was won by AHSAN and SETIAWAN, and the Malaysian Masters by
8-6.
GOH and TAN. But these two trail the head-to-head 1-5. It's quite a deficit. Oh, that'll hurt.
Service
He was
over.
all over that.
7-8.
Must be tough to flush an unforced error like that away. Sometimes feeling like you let your side down a bit. Got to let it go though, move on. Bold and persistent.
Service over.
The two Malaysians there putting the point to bed in the end.
9,
Another long grueling
7.
rally. SETIAWAN wanting the shuttle changed.
Yeah, we talked about SETIAWAN and AHSAN preferring to have AHSAN at the back of the court. It's a preferred arrangement for the Malaysians as well. They'd much rather have GOH down in the back, doing the attacking from the back line, and Tan Wee Keong up at the net.
Service over. 8-9.
Again, good play from SETIAWAN on that rally, opting for the cross-court smash, allowing for AHSAN to step out and move to the back of the court again, just playing him in nicely.
9-all.
between the legs from SETIAWAN.
He really is a class
10,
act, isn't he?
9.
Never tire of watching him play his trade because he's just so efficient. I guess that comes with age and longevity in the sport, but wow, something very special. He wasn't happy about the serve there. Bit of a hospital pass for
10 all.
AHSAN. Super play from
11-10.
the Malaysian return. So it is indeed the light blue clad team from Malaysia that break to the front. 11-10 at the mid-game interval they lead after 8 minutes played.
Twenty seconds. 20 seconds.
So armed with a slender lead, the Malaysians
Play.
resume with their serve to come.
Service over. 11 all.
Oh, how about that? What a way to put a lid on the point. So clear thinking from SETIAWAN there.
12-11.
Yeah, it's a brilliant combination of power and control, isn't it? AHSAN up hitting 3 very hard smashes and then comes out to SETIAWAN, who's able to come in with the angle to just mix it up.
Oh,
Just when you think you're going to rush AHSAN with pace, he
13-11.
responds with that to the gaping hole on the court.
Yeah, obviously been a bit of a discussion at the mid-game interval about serving a couple of flicks. Oh, behind the back there from AHSAN.
Oh, the conjurous Indonesian magician is at it again.
14,
And the crowd
11.
loving what they're seeing. Approaching 7 o'clock local time, and the fans are really having a ball here, enjoying this men's doubles.
Service over. 12-14.
Tan Hui Kyong, certainly a powerful handful in his own right, the server.
Service over. 15-12.
I thought the backhand drive from GOH there was pretty powerful, but it came back at warp-like speed.
Yeah, I think that was the undoing of Tan Hui Kyong, for example, for the power of GOH and the drive. Just it's used against him in that situation, especially when it's flat
15.
into Hendra SETIAWAN's forehand. It's just asking for trouble, unfortunately.
What were the takeaways for you in your match against them, having done so well? And you should be really proud. I mean, great scores, but what was it you take? Is it the
15.
otherworldly way that they see the shuttle so early? Because it's not their physicality necessarily, is it?
No, it's
just the hand skills or what?
exactly, it's the shot quality that they come with. And I mean, there's those situations where you get to 13, 14 all, and then they'll step up and they'll start doing different things that if you're not prepared for them, then it's quite hard to adjust. You know it's coming, but how do you actually do something about that is a different question. And
14.
with guys like them who've got a few extra gears as well, when they need them, they can always step up and do something different, like we saw, for example, just here after the mid-game interval. A couple of flick serves from AHSAN, a couple of quick points.
Service fault called. Foot.
And of course, for mere mortals, I guess like yourself, said respectfully, how do you kind of set up a practice to
15,
get
16.
used to that? You can't, can you? Because it's quite unique. So you can't kind of prepare for that unless you've got them to prepare against.
Fault.
You know, those nuances that are coming at you must be
16,
so difficult.
all.
Yeah, obviously the more times you play against guys like that, the more used to you can get to it. And when there's less of a gap in level, I think it makes life a little bit easier as well. But yeah, it's quite simply a matter of being able to dictate the game the way you want to be playing it at those important times. And often,
16.
for example, if plan A is not working and you need to try and use plan B, then how good is your plan B? What if plan B is not working? Do you have a plan C as well? These guys have got a few.
Service over. 17, all. Eighteen, 17.
Well, it's been a really tight opener, this one, as you can tell from the scoreboard. Always wriggle out on top of those kind of points, don't they?
Yeah, it seems like AHSAN's learned a thing or two from SETIAWAN over the years. That was really well done at the net there.
Service over. 18, 19.
Well played, the Malaysians there, digging really deep to bring parity to the sharp end of this opener. Really tight battle of these former world #1 pairings. Oh, how about that? Lightning speed from SETIAWAN.
20, game point, 19.
Yeah, he was certainly wide awake to that possibility of a flat serve coming at an important stage.
Oh, they only need one game point.
Game.
And the second seeds
First game
march
won by
on
Mohamed Hassan,
to
and
secure
he
the opening game. 21 points to
19.
19 after a quarter of an hour played.
Well, stand by, because after playing Take Flight for Starship, it's time to see who is going to win $1,000. Who got a shuttle in one of the bins? Who got one in? Last three numbers on your ticket. Give a big round of applause. $1,000. Well, now he's checking the number. Courtesy of Barfoot and Thompson. Yes, confirms $1,000. Take Flight for Starship. Congratulations. Thanks everyone for buying shuttles and contributing to the Starship Foundation. Thanks everyone for your support. Back to the badminton.
Second game. Love all. Play.
Start of game 2 then. AHSAN and SETIAWAN have taken the opening game, 21 points to 19, 15 minutes played in the second men's doubles semi-final.
1. Love.
Well, it's certainly been a compelling watch, this, on a tail end of what's been a very, very long day's play on semi-final Saturday. We've been treated to 5 matches so far. And these guys know that who they'll be playing
Love.
in the final tomorrow. The winner of this one will play against Hiroyuki Endo and Yuta Watanabe. The third seeds beat the top seeds, Kimura and Sonoda, their countrymen and compatriots.
Service over.
Well, that's just
1,
caught AHSAN
2.
in the eye, I think, there. Fortunately, it wasn't very hard.
Check he's okay. That must be quite disturbing, I'd imagine. He's been allowed to just step off stage and head to the towel. Oh, yeah. Mercifully, it was gently done. So hope he's okay.
All. Service over. 3, 2.
Morton was explaining to me that GOH rarely does soft blocks in defence, likes the
4,
flat hard
2.
drives, and I guess after a while that becomes quite predictable. The only sort of one of the weaknesses in his game, right? Is that common knowledge on tour?
Reasonably. He's
I thought I was bringing a pearl of wisdom there.
3, 4.
Not to your discipline.
no, he's yeah, he's not shy of hitting it hard in defence as well, but he's quite creative with the racket, and I think that's what makes it more effective than, yeah, of course, just hitting it hard makes you quite predictable, but the fact that he can brush both sides of the shuttle and still be able to play, yeah, the full width of the court still makes it quite difficult for the frontman player, especially on the other side, to intercept.
5,
But it does mean
4.
you can take a step back, don't have to worry too much about anything coming short of the net, so it does cut down your options a little bit.
You know, we praise and big up SETIAWAN at the net, but AHSAN
5,
isn't far
4.
behind, is he? He's pretty cute himself up there.
He is, yeah. We found that out on Wednesday as well, that he's quite a bit better than you think.
That's a beautiful
Service over.
drop
6,
from GOH.
5.
Yeah, again, nicely just reverse slicing around the shuttle. So important for back players these days that they have a lot of variation in their attack. Yep, you've got to have the power smash like AHSAN does, shows us there. But if you have the cut drop and then the stop drop as well, it just makes everything so much more dangerous if you have to think about something else.
Yeah, difficult to know where to station yourself on the court in opposition to it.
Yeah, exactly. You can't eliminate anything and step forward, for example, if somebody's soft from the back line, or take a step back if it's coming really hard. It just gives you a lot more things to think about. And he is so good there.
7, 6. Service over. 7, all.
Well, to be fair, I think the lines judge was
challenge.
obscured
Pulled in.
because it went between the feet of Hendra SETIAWAN here. That was the issue, so that's probably why there was no call. So immediately the Indonesians challenged, thinking that the serve had fallen short. Let's find out. All eyes turn to the big screen. Yeah, well short. Good challenge from SETIAWAN and AHSAN.
Correction out. Service over. 8-7. Play.
Oh, stop it. How does he make that happen?
9.
Just when you think he's down and struggling, he's still got the racket up and he's alert enough to do something very proactive in defense.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh, he was on the rampage, wasn't he? Bulldozing his way forward with bone-crushing power, but what a superb
8-9.
block over his head.
Yeah, we were just saying GOH doesn't play much soft, does he? Went along with that one as well, and it's a good option.
Oh, terrific defense again from GOH, finding the slender hole on the Indonesian court there. He was watertight throughout. Brilliant. Like Steven Seagal.
Service over. 10-9. Service over. 10-all.
A rare mistake at the net from Hendra SETIAWAN.
Oh, he was hesitant. They both kind of clashed there a little, didn't they? But 11-10. It's GOH and Tan Hui Kiong, who break to the front in a very tight competitive second game.
Twenty seconds. 20 seconds. Eleven, 10. Play.
Well, that's missed as well. And just a couple of unforced errors bleeding from the rackets of the men in red. They'll be back. There's no worry of that for Indonesian fans. They're ever tenacious and utterly focused. But it's a nice little flurry for GOH and Tan right now. The Malaysians capitalizing on a nice little momentum that they've engineered.
over. 11-14.
Again, SETIAWAN with the variation from the back line. A little bit steeper, a little bit softer. Better angle on that occasion.
Twelve, 14. Service over. 15-12.
It was the backhand cross block that really did him all the favours, AHSAN there. That was brilliant.
13-15.
Yeah, there we see the danger of just GOH playing a little bit too hard on the defense again. You can see the idea, this one here, to push Tan Wee Keong to the net.
Court, please.
But AHSAN's well aware of the fact and pushed it straight past him with that backhand cross court and sets him up with the easy kill afterwards. But it is their way of playing Tan Wee Keong in at the front from a defensive situation. Generally, if that shot from GOH goes past the front man, then there's time and space for Tan Wee Keong to move forward.
Have you ever played him?
Oh, once, long time ago.
How'd you go?
Not well.
Enough said. Let's move on. Well, they had a 14-10 advantage.
13.
But now they extend their lead to 3 points again. Tan and Go. Oh, the deception on that return
14,
from AHSAN.
16.
Quite something.
Again, we see the danger of driving flat and hard in the defense. If you find the front man on the other side, then you give him the chance to put you under a lot of pressure. Well, that's good from SETIAWAN.
It was a short lift away and it got what it deserved in the end, but what a mesmerising point that was. Another real treat for the crowd here. 44-shot rally, 7:15 local time on Saturday night here in Auckland. It's all breaking out. Brilliant badminton.
Fouls only, please.
Deadlock second game, all to play for.
Seventeen, 16.
And again, just AHSAN showing his qualities also as a netman. Not doing anything particularly dangerous with the shuttle, just holding it down and giving SETIAWAN the chance to open the court up when he got it.
Can see the idea from AHSAN.
Service over. 17 all.
Just going for the higher smash to stop himself being relifted again to the back of the court, but it's dangerous when you've got a half-court lift. Just overcooking it.
Well,
Play.
perhaps now we'll get another look at the several ways of picking a lock that AHSAN and SETIAWAN have. Now they're right in the crunch here.
Oh, that's just missed as well, not by much.
18-17.
Again, I think, as with most men's doubles, it's going to revolve around getting the attack in some way, shape or form, usually just by putting on the net exactly like that.
Always left it, and that's found the line.
19-17.
So Malaysian fans delight in what they've witnessed the last couple of points. Look at that, a leave by the men in red. And they could pay a heavy price for that.
A thunderous
Service
response
over.
from the oldest man on court.
18-19.
Yeah, good return from AHSAN, going after the net cord, got it. Just making the shuttle that much more difficult to control.
Service over. 20. Game point. 18.
Well, GOH and Tan Wee Kyung have fought valiantly to this point. 34 minutes played. Here they are on the cusp of taking us further.
Game.
The net denies the Indonesians, and it is
Second
indeed
game won by
Malaysians that
GOH
level
and
the
Tan
scoreline.
Wee Kong,
21-18,
One
they
game
secure the
all.
second game.
We are going on in Auckland. Don't go too far.
Final game. Love all.
Okay, so
Play.
back for the shootout to 21 points then to decide the solitary remaining berth in the men's doubles final. Endo and Watanabe lie in wait. And the third seeds commendably
over.
downing the top seeds
1.
earlier on court
Love.
2. Kimura and Sonoda taken down in straight games, unusually. And an all Japanese clash. Who's going to come through this one to join them tomorrow?
Service over. 1 all. Service over. 2-1.
Good defence from AHSAN and SETIAWAN in that rally. That flick serve was very well read by Tan Wee Kiong, and did well to come out of it.
Service over. 2-3.
Massive smash from Hendra SETIAWAN there to finish that one off. Seems to be a bit of change in plan from the Indonesians to start heading harder into the middle of the court. Just means that they're that much more likely to play the front man in when the hard defense comes back, especially from GOH Shim.
5-2.
And again, AHSAN showing that he can do a thing or two at the net as well. Taking on Tan Wee Kiong now.
Service over. 3-5.
It is just so difficult to get out of the attack against the Malaysian pair. They're really good to keep the offense. Clever again from SETIAWAN.
Service over. 6-3.
AHSAN with his hammer from the back line. It's so difficult when that comes 3 or 4 times in a row, and then to adjust and collect the softer shot that SETIAWAN delivers. Oh, broken string. Losing complete control as that one dumps in the bottom of the net.
3.
So AHSAN and SETIAWAN out to a 4-point lead early on in this third and final game.
Service over. 4-7.
The Indonesian intent really is statement-like at the moment. They've had 3 runs of
Service over.
2
8-4.
points, that is. They're really bringing it early on here to get their noses in front.
Service fault called. Foot.
Second time he's been faulted in this match for
Moving your foot.
moving his foot, exactly.
Service over. 5-8.
It's not one you see often. Just lifting his foot before he's made contact with the shuttle would be the judgment from the service judge.
Still trying to figure out why a movement of the foot might be deemed as advantageous on serve. Any idea? Is it some sort of rock? Is that the issue?
Yeah, that's a good question, actually. I guess it stops any form of jumping or
momentum, or sort of swaying into it somehow. I don't know.
Service over. 9-6. Service over. 7-9.
Something very fatherly about SETIAWAN, isn't there? He's very assured, very, very calm, particularly under pressure. Oh, that was blistering from his partner, AHSAN, there.
Service over. 10-7. Service over. 8-10.
Yeah, that was fantastic defense from Tan Wee Kiong there. Really difficult to turn that straight smash when it comes so far out in the tram lines to get that cross court. He managed to do it, and there was plenty of open space.
Service over. 11-8 interval. Change ends.
So 11-8 it is in favour of the Indonesians. 3-point cushion in the third game here. Players making their way back onto court then after the mid-game interval of game number 3 here. A match that has been stretched the distance. It's been really rewarding for those hardy fans that have stayed. We started at 1 o'clock local time. It's now 7:30, so we're into the 7th hour of compelling watch. Brilliant defence there from the Indonesians. They don't miss a trick.
Yeah, it was fault, I believe. Both of them made contact with the shuttle, which you're not quite allowed to do.
Both teams seemingly going on these sudden surges of points. Three in a row then since the turn in favour of the light blues.
Fantastic pick-up from SETIAWAN.
13-11.
Off the return of serve. GOH was really quick to get up. Yeah, again, we saw this in the first game as well. After the mid-game interval, AHSAN in particular was playing just 2 or 3 flick serves in a row. It worked for them that time, and it worked again now. good defense from Tan Wee Kiong, just close to the net.
That's a terrific turnaround. They were under the cosh there.
Service over.
GOH did really well to wriggle out of that point.
Service over. 15-12.
SETIAWAN showing his class again.
12.
He knew exactly where that return was coming.
Yeah, he's got his sat-nav turned on, that's for sure, isn't he? He is radar-like from the off today, completely focused. You can see it in the eyes. Still at the age of 34, he wants this badly.
Well, it looked great, but it's relatively ineffective in the end with go all over the net. The tweener from
16.
SETIAWAN.
Well, as anticipated, we thought it might come down to the wire and go the distance. It has done that. It's been nothing less than utterly exciting from the off, this one.
Service over. 17-13.
Well, a wince from
13.
GOH as he turned around away from that. That really pained him, that miss. 50 minutes they've been on court now. 5-point cushion for the Indonesians.
Service over. 14-18.
The Malaysians suggesting that they're still not done with this. Really getting stuck in here. A great back behind from Mohamed AHSAN to no avail in the end.
Service over. 19-14.
Yeah, right smile there from Tan Wee Kiong. SETIAWAN can also hit it pretty hard from the back line. He follows it up with a fantastic serve.
14.
6 match points it is then for AHSAN and SETIAWAN of Indonesia. And they only need one. A fine display of men's doubles. 51 minutes it took for the second seeds from the very bottom of the men's doubles draw come through in a very close, entertaining match. All smiles over the faces of Mohamed AHSAN and Hendra
SETIAWAN.
SETIAWAN.
Mohamed AHSAN and Hendra SETIAWAN. 21-19.
Confirmation of the score then. 21-19.
21-14.
18-21, 21-14 in the decider. So they come through in some style. So they'll be absolutely delighted into tomorrow's final. I can tell you that that will be the last final
of 5, starting at 1 o'clock local time. They're taking on Haruyuki Endo and Yuta Watanabe, the 3rd seeds from Japan. Confirmation of the results that we brought you today. An Se-young from Korea winning the opening women's singles. And then Chan Eun-go of Malaysia winning the mixed doubles. Men's singles winner Jonathan Christie was just too powerful for Kanta Suneyama today. And Kim and Kong with that terrific win over the top seeds Fukushima and Hiroto. So a few surprises today. And Ka Long with a big surprise over Lin Dan, taking his head-to-head to 3-1 over the Chinese. And AHSAN and SETIAWAN coming through in a close men's doubles, 2-1 to etch their final berth tomorrow. Well, that concludes our action from semi-final Saturday here at the Event Finder Stadium, Auckland. Hope you enjoyed our live coverage. Do join us tomorrow for all live finals day action from 1 p.m. local time. It's been a really entertaining day. We've brought you live badminton from 1 p.m. So hopefully you'll join us tomorrow. So now it's time to say goodbye then from Ollie Leyden-Davis and myself, Paul Hand. Bye for now.